Hey, hey, my fellow travelers on this spaceship Earth, spiraling through space and time. It's that time to take another look. We've been dealing with the faces of the godheads, and we're in civilization. And today's face is
the face of Parvati.
Parvati. Women, pay attention.
Parvati, again from the Hindu Brahmin tradition, she's an interesting force here. Her tradition is really, remember these faces, these energies, forces are, it's not just part of the Hindu tradition. We see aspects of this, in every culture, because as a force, these were recognized, over and over and over throughout our history. So here we get the female goddess of the hearth, of the home, of marriage felicity.
Felicity. Felicity, I love felicity, and devotion, yes.
Yes, the devotion of the female to the spouse, and the fertility. Don't forget, she's got to be fertile to be a good wife. And, Parvati is often shown as the consort of Vishnu, another face that we'll meet in the wheel, and they do have a chemical relationship as well. So, Parvati, in essence, sold women out. Quite.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Honest about it. And the chemistry here, the way in which this force is dealt with when it's distorted by the mind is dealt with differently in males than in females. And really, Parvati in females is this subjugation, this, I will walk, it gets interpreted by different cultures different ways, but this is where we get, the woman's places in the home, keep them barefoot and pregnant, walk 10 steps behind him.
Yeah, this is where mind asserts its superiority, that it says, form, you will bow down to me.
But it also, in the males, it gives the license to not be as responsible for the relationship, to not put the same amount of energy or care into the family, as the female. Now, in our modern times, we see Parvati changing, but there still remains
not in most of the world.
A disproportionate amount of the responsibility for hearth and home upon the female.
It is the female's responsibility, according to the mental programming, in order to ensure that the family survives, that it thrives. It is the woman who has to maintain that, while the mind then has opportunities to wander and explore.
So that gets distorted into it's okay for men to
wander and explore.
Yeah.
It is what we do, yes.
And it's up to the women to keep men happy, and I think that's really where the sellout comes in. But, in essence, if we look at this in terms of the mind and the form, it's up to the form to keep the mind happy.
Well, it's up to the form to maintain the life.
Yeah.
But to maintain the life at the behest and direction of mind.
Yeah. That this is the gift that human design really brings us, is that we don't have to follow the guides of these faces, of these godheads.
It's a guide from a different time.
Yeah.
We're no longer bound by it.
And as nine-centered beings, as beings who have this potential to live out the intelligence of not only the mind, but the authority and intelligence of the form, there is this potential for more equality there. And it comes through strategy and authority.